Let's move on to goal number 2. Stephen will answer 5 WH questions about materials that were read to him on 4 to 5 opportunities as measured by teacher observation and work samples. We'll come back to this one later. What? Why? I think we want to go over all the positives first. Are you saying the goal doesn't have a positive outcome? We'll come back to this shortly. Save the best for last, as they say. That's weird, but okay. On to goal number 3. Actually, goal number 4. Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. Goal number 20. When given up to 4 visuals that represent a story or event, Stephen will sequence events of a story with 80% accuracy on 3 consecutive trials as measured by teacher observation data. This is such wonderful progress. So is he reading the story and putting the events together sequentially? No, it's like he's given visuals, like pictures, and he has to figure out what order they go in. Like there's a picture of Johnny getting out of bed, then there's a picture of Johnny eating, a picture of Johnny running to catch a bus, and a picture of Johnny at school, and Stephen has to put all those pictures in order. You do know my son is verbal and can talk, right? Of course we know our students very well. We pride ourselves on how well we know our students. In fact, we know our students better than you parents know your own kids. Ask any administrative law judge in a due process hearing who they believe knows the student best. Well, the school district, of course. In fact, that's why parents usually never win due process cases. Those judges tend to side with the school districts because they know the school district knows your child best and that the school district would never lie. Oh dear. Well, I'm getting a little sidetracked now about little Johnny's IEP. Stephen. Oh yes, Stephen. Isn't that what I said? After all, I know your child like he's my very own child. Okay. So, let's see, out of 20 goals this year, Stephen has met such lovely news. What? Next on the agenda is the services. I thought we were discussing the progress of my son's goals. Yes, but we are now moving on to the services page. We need to end the IEP in 15 minutes or so I can take so staff can have the conference room. So because Stephen is doing so amazing, we've had a change in the level of services offered. So for SAI, or Specialized Academic Instruction, Stephen will now be getting 30 minutes weekly. And 30 minutes weekly? He's like getting 5 hours a week right now. How can you go down to 30 minutes weekly? That is a huge cut in services. Well, Stephen is doing so amazing and his grades have been wonderful. He clearly does not need the extra support and we don't want to be a crutch to his learning either. But he needs the support to stay on task and complete his work. He'll be just fine, Mom. You parents just have to let go a little and trust in your child's abilities. What? He's like a newly hatched bird and you just have to nudge him off the branch to fly. Fly, Stephen, fly. Don't you need data to support these drastic changes, or did you do an assessment to see if these changes are appropriate? Clearly, you've spent way too much time on the Rights Law website. That Pete Wright and his little wifey are the bane of my existence. May I suggest looking at your procedural safeguards instead? It's a much shorter read, and I'm banking on the fact that you won't look at it as most people don't. May I suggest that we reconvene the IEP as I really need to talk to an expert on this? Sure, dear, but I don't think you'll find any better expertise than our wonderful staff here at Sunshine School District.